All right, everyone. Today, we're diving into the art of budgeting for working holidays. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do you even start planning for something like this? Well, I like to kick things off by calculating all potential expenses involved. Believe me, this will save you a ton of headaches later on.
Right. That sounds critical. So, do you list everything out, or is there a method you use? How detailed do you get?
Great question. I actually create a detailed list of potential expenses. Things like flight tickets, accommodation, food, and entertainment. You'd be surprised how quickly those little costs can add up. I once had a friend who didn't account for the cost of groceries, and she ended up spending way more than she anticipated.
Wow, that's wild. Grocery bills can just sneak up on you. So, do you set a specific budget for each of those categories?
Yes. I set a budget for each expense category based on my estimates. The biggest expenses will typically be the flight and accommodation, for sure. Trust me, those can hit you hard.
Oh man, how much are we talking here? Is it $1,000?
Definitely. Depending on where you're going, flights alone can sometimes be around $1,000 or even more. You also want to have at least 3 months' worth of living expenses saved up, just in case you face those "I just got here" costs when you're settling in.
3 months? That's a lot. But I guess, it's smart to have that cushion. Are you also considering an emergency fund?
Absolutely. An emergency fund is critical. Stuff happens, right? You might need an unexpected trip to the doctor or have some car troubles if you're on a working holiday. I always prepare a little extra just in case.
Oh wow. So what if you get stuck in another country and run out of funds? That sounds like a traveler's nightmare.
Exactly. That brings me to another point. Make sure you have a way to track your budget. I use spreadsheets, and honestly, you can find tons of budgeting apps too. It makes it easier to adjust as costs shift.
That's interesting. Do you have specific apps that you recommend? Can you do a shopping list or something?
Yeah, there are apps that allow you to track your spending like that. Just the other day, I was chatting with someone who swears by YNAB. You need a budget. It's a game changer.
So you get to set goals and really see where your money goes, huh? That sounds super useful.
Absolutely. It's like having a financial GPS. And it's also good practice for when you jump into your new job overseas. You'll adjust your budget once you start earning again.
Right. Speaking of that, do you think it's easier to find work once you're there? Or do you recommend lining it up before you go?
It depends. I usually suggest feeling it out when you arrive. You get a sense of the local job market and the vibe of the city. When I was in Australia, I had a friend who found a gig within a week, just by networking and talking to locals.
Networking? Just striking up conversations with random people? That sounds a little intimidating, doesn't it?
It sure can be. But remember, everyone's in the same boat. Plus, most folks love sharing their experiences and tips. You'd be amazed at how many opportunities can come from just having a friendly chat.
That's so true. I love that idea. So, planning for a working holiday is kind of like preparing for a giant adventure, right? You have to budget, save, and then just dive into the experience.
Yes, exactly. It's all about striking a balance between preparation and spontaneity. You want to know your limits, but also leave room for those unforgettable experiences.
Wow, this is super helpful. I feel like I can totally tackle this whole budgeting thing now. It sounds like if you've got a plan in place, you're already halfway there.
Absolutely. And don't forget, stay adaptable. You'll want to adjust your budget as you go, based on actual experiences.
Haha, sounds good. Thanks for sharing all this. I can't wait to get my own adventure started.